Okay, here we are.
We're back.
We are back for the first boys action of the night. JV Hawks taking on Pope County.
I'm excited about this one because I didn't get a chance. I went back and watched, but I didn't get a chance to watch Zach the other day in McLeansboro. So definitely I coached him for 3 or 4 seasons, and definitely I've kept in contact over the years, so I'm really excited to see what he's got here. It's so cool watching these kids. And then Seth Ramsey set the bench Saturday for McLean. It's just fun to see these kids taking up coaching. It's fun because you need good young minds. This is a young man and young person's game, and it's just getting young people excited about it is awesome. So
yeah, and it is Zach's first game. He had the freshman game and then the JV game, so it was kind of cool to watch. I don't know that I've ever experienced. I probably have never noticed if I experienced someone's first game as a coach. So it was fun to watch him.
It is nerve-wracking.
And I told him too. You know, I'm sure it's nerve-wracking. I can imagine that it's nerve-wracking. I told him he's gonna have to learn the coach's voice a little bit. He's kind of soft-spoken.
That's all right.
I was gonna talk about this tonight, but I probably said this a million times last time too, but one of the best parts of watching them at Hamilton County was our bench was so excited.
They were into it at the Glacier game too. I mean, every make they were celebrating. I love that.
I love it. I think it's just
Knott
great.
goes up. We're going to foul here.
You know, because a lot of times in the JV games, you don't get a lot of excitement. It's kind of quiet, and I think I told Coach Utterbeck just before this game, I said, it's kind of the good thing about not having a lot of fans is our kids have stepped up and really just shown excitement for the JV kids.
They were talking about that at the collegiate level. You got to knock the first one up and in. Great start by the Hawks. They were talking about that at the collegiate level, that the players are kind of having to create their own energy this year because you don't have the home fans cheering you on. Both free throws good. That'll make Coach happy. Knock down 2 early free throws. Knock off to a good start. Tate able to get a turnover there. That was a great defensive play there.
It's like our starting lineup was Jackson Knott.
Good pass and Knott. Is he able to finish it? Tate grab the handle. Over to York. He got going just a little bit early.
Yeah, Eric York, Jackson Knott, Tate Duvall, Jake Colbert, and Jeremy Berger. For Pope County, we're not 100% sure. I think we have their roster here, but
I do.
Oh, he's got it. Okay.
I do. I'll hold that. Won't you try to pronounce who's out there right now? I'm terrible with last names.
We've got
number 1. Who's that?
Number 1. Oh gosh, that's a hard one already.
That is.
Ose?
Yep.
Ose?
Yep. Number 20.
Number 20. Presser.
Not with the steal. We just got a goaltend there, folks. Not an and one. Not an and one.
Okay, so starting for Pope County, let me try this here. We got Lewis, number 14, it looks like. Baruz, number 21. I don't know if that's O's or Ow's. Maybe if anyone listening could get a hold of us and let us know. I think it might be.
That's Ow's. I would go with that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Jeffords and Presser.
That is definitely something that I miss about the old style basketball is when they had the names on each side of the guest and instead of just the numbers and the points and the fouls.
I still remember at the holiday tournament, El Dorado.
They would reel it up and wheel it down. Yes.
Every game they would be
yes.
bringing them up and down. I always loved that. I thought it was super cool.
Yes,
too.
and that's just cool seeing your name up there, you know, because even if you didn't get a whole lot of playing time, but you were on the varsity, heck, my name's up there on the board. It's cool. Knott has been super active early here. He's willed this team early on. Hope County rather in a 2-3 zone, which our conference sees a lot of. Hawks being patient here, kind of like we seen earlier on. Duvall for three, no good. York with a great offensive rebound.
That was a great rebound by Eric York. Jake
Colbert for three, no good.
That was kind of some confusion there, I feel like. But
yeah, I think the ball was out of bounds earlier before the whistle blew, and it was a delayed call. I think it hit the out-of-bound line where he's taking it out at, I believe. And I believe it just didn't. I don't know if they're going with the electronic whistles. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing either. Brugger for 15. Got it.
I've been so impressed by Jeremy Brugger this year.
Great. Oh, I know I say this all the time. Great kid, though. Absolutely love that kid. Galvin County in the man-to-man here, playing very tight defense. Gonna get some.
Called that foul on Jackson Knott. I think he kind of just dribbled into him there and got the foul he wanted.
Just about a half step too late there. Definitely love his energy early on, though. He's been all over the place. Right on cue. And man, listen to the boys. They are always cheering on their teammates. I love that.
I do too.
That's a sign of a good philosophy. That is coaching that has brought into the team.
I was going to say too that I think it's a good reflection of what their coaching staff has taught them to do.
Dang right. I like that. Yes. You know, it's there's no. I know it's so cliche. 15. Brugger 15 again. There's no I in team. That I know that's so cliche, but that is just what you got to have if you're going to be successful. Moving screen by Pope.
I think the coaches are very excited at this 8-0 start for the Hawks. Checking into the game lane, Henson.
Also, Riley Rushing just checked in. Him and Brugger got similar hairdos there. They're sporting similar. Duvall for three, no good. Colbert gets back. Oh, he got away with a bit of a travel there, maybe, but Hope County's on the board. Galvin County showing good patience early, not forcing it in this zone. Great. They're just a hair too high to Riley. Definitely the right idea, though. The dive was there, the execution was there, just throw it over the top.
Got a foul called on Lane Henson. That'll be his first and the team's second. Oh, I just noticed that our lovely cheer coach is back in action with us tonight.
Oh, that's great to see her back.
It is.
And she looks like she's at like a baseball game there. Feet propped up. I like that.
All right, we've got Jeffers at the line here for the
She will grill me for that. If she listens, she will grill me for that. She's my neighbor, too, so it makes it even worse. I'm glad to see her back, though. I'm glad Sarah's feeling a lot better. 8-4 here. Definitely feels like we're up by more than that, doesn't it?
I know. I think they got a quick 4 points.
Down to Riley. Good ball movement. They are really moving the ball well. Got it. Jake Colbert for three. Bang. That is definitely a habit you can fall into. Obviously, if the threes are falling, let them fly. Good defense there. Galvin County ball. Great job.
Checking into the game, Kieran Fillingham.
Okay, that's Karen. Yep,
Karen.
coached him too.
And Maddox Sandifer. You didn't coach him.
Did not. Did not. He's actually the only kid currently on the floor that I haven't, believe it or not. Well, no, I take that back. Duvall, I didn't have the opportunity to coach him. I coach his brother, though, so there's probably not a brother or a cousin that I haven't coached on this. Great feed. Fillingham, no good. Good. Oh, the shot, no good. Polk County definitely trying to find some rhythm here. I'm assuming they're going to probably in the same boat we're in. They probably haven't got to play a whole lot of games being down in Polk County last few weeks. No good. Riley with a great rebound. I'm sure they didn't get a lot of play time either, as far as with the weather and stuff, because their roads are even a little bit more.
Yeah, actually, I don't think they had school today.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Polk County changing the look up a little bit. They're in 1-3-1 here. So let's see what we got.
That foul was on number 5, which was Jeffords, his first foul.
Get the ball to the corner. It's exactly what you're supposed to do. That was an excellent look. Excellent look, didn't fall by Henson. That's what you got to do against the 1-3-1. Get it to the middle, then pound it to the corner, and you should have a shot. You don't see that call much anymore. The carry
call. That's what
call.
I was thinking too. It's kind of rare to see people actually call that.
Illinois got it called against them Saturday, and didn't even know that was still a call until they made it. I was like, oh my gosh, they still call that. The way these kids dribble this ball now above their chin, you wouldn't do that around some of the guys I played for. They would throw a fit. Great ball movement by the Hawks. Down to Riley. Polk County definitely looking to push here. Squares a 3 up. No good. Lewis on a 3-point attempt there. No good. It looks like he definitely went comfortable catching that ball right there and shooting it in that distance.
Number 20, Presser, the 3.
They are definitely going to air raid the 3. Gallatin County is going to definitely have to close out. Close out on defense.
Got 30 seconds here left in the first quarter.
17 fouls in this quarter total. That doesn't seem like that many, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Like we've had that many. But we have. I just love Gallatin County's patience, especially for a young JV squad. Great extra pass. Going to get Riley on the over the back there. That was a great look, just didn't fall. We've had several good baskets just halfway down and pop out. Gallatin County up in a little. Oh, great by Tate.
Great steal.
That was excellent.
Good play there.
Good ball. He crossed the line. He sure did.
I know we talked about it last broadcast, but I can't get enough of Tate's energy and how
he
really just pumps everybody up. And it's not, sometimes players can get a little bit obnoxious,
yes.
But he doesn't. To me, it's just enough to pump his own players up without being rude against anybody else. It's just to his own players to get them excited, and I like that about him. I just think it's great.
He is definitely animated, and you gotta love that. You can't teach kids to be enthusiastic and to work hard. That's two things. You can teach a kid how to shoot a right-handed layup. You can teach a kid a proper free throw form. But the effort and the energy, they have to bring that on their own, and they have to find that. And he has that. And by the bunches, I guarantee you, if Coach Utterback would tell you, he wishes he could give a little bit of that to some of his other guys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then sometimes that can get him. They can get him in a pickle because he is so amped up. Sometimes he maybe makes a play a little bit before he's ready. But that's definitely. I'll take a kid all day that's over ambitious than under, in my opinion.
You can reel him back in a little bit.
Exactly
it's
right. You can't give him any. It's just impossible.
Yep.
That was just like I told you I was going to have a trademark. I was going to have to pay him a royalty if I keep using his name. Andrew Drone. I'm going to go back to him one more time. Everybody, he was in third grade, he was 6'2" in the third grade, and everybody wanted him to be this bully that picks on everybody and slams them up against the wall, and that's just not who he is. He's just a big teddy bear, and is absolutely a teddy bear, and you couldn't instill that in him. I mean, he finally did get where he got more confidence and did a lot of things, but you could never put that hardcore bully, you just couldn't put it into him, and it was just tough. Quick foul here by Jake Colbert. Gallatin County back in their full court. A little bit of token man-to-man pressure. Full court.
So I checked our YouTube feed, and it is pronounced OC. So there we go. Now we know how to pronounce OC.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
watching with us. I know that we talked about it the last broadcast too, but let's see. That was Osi, so good thing I know how to pronounce it. Get fouled on the shot there, so he'll shoot 2 free throws. But we talked about it on the last one, but just for the Pope County fans, we definitely feel for the parents that are sitting at home right now and having to watch their kid on here. That's why we try to do our best to bring it to you. We are not professionals. We don't claim to be professionals, but we definitely just want to
very much the opposite.
Give you an opportunity to watch your kids play when they're on the road, since you don't get to join in.
So we got 13-9 here. This game is very much still a very good ball game here. 4-point early. Brugger, no good. Great box out by Jeremy Brugger. Here come the Hawks. That was a great charge by, how would you pronounce it? Jeffords? Is that how you would pronounce that? That was a great charge. Put his body in harm's way. Gotta love a kid that sells out like that.
And as you guys heard there, the Pope County bench is getting a little excited. So.
Yep, definitely. Up and good. That's a quick little 6-0 run by Pope County.
That basket was by number 14, Lewis.
Gallatin County taking their time. 3, no good.
It just quickly became a really close game.
Yes, it did. That 6-0 run by Pope County, they're definitely feeling a little bit more comfortable. I don't know if they got to play over the weekend, but these kids may be seeing some of their first time in a while, and it might be knocking some rust off. Definitely looking a lot sharper in the second quarter here.
Just reminded me I didn't change the quarter, so. Had number 5 at the line, Jeffords. Oh. We are going to take a quick timeout here. Just to update you guys, we just had a little bit of an issue where we had to pause the game, so we did not go offline. We're just waiting for things to get back in action.
Yep, we got a little bit of an official delay, I guess, is how you would rule it to be respectful to everybody. But we're definitely looking to get back going here in a few, briefly, I would think. All right, we're back here. Thank you for being patient with us. So a little bit of a delay. Going to be Gallatin County's ball coming out. And here we go. Gallatin County run the offense. Looks like Jackson Knott's back in. Over to Jake. Ruger squaring it up. Definitely a lot of patience being used here by the Hawks. Really good job early. And he got to travel. There's the right call too. Move his feet a little bit early. Gallatin County in a little bit of full court pressure. Turnover by the Hawks. Over to Colbert. Up and no good. Those will keep a coach up at night. Missing those. Polk County back with it. Up and good. And that was Presser with the bucket. Good bucket. And all of a sudden, Polk County's got a little bit of momentum going back the other way here. Wanting to set it up. Tell you what, for one of the commenters informed me that it was Polk County's first game. Turnover by Polk County. Colbert going the other way here. For their first game, I'm really impressed with how well they're running their offense early. Going to stay right here with the Hawks. Looks a little bit of line change. Duvall and York are set to come back in for the Hawks. Knott for three. Got it. Knott's having himself a day. Gallatin County still in their full court pressure. Almost nearly a turnover. Pressure on it. Jump ball. Knott has been all over it early. Very nice to see. Polk County in a 1-3-1 still. Ball out on Knott, coming back this way. Polk County definitely taking their time on offense. Steal by Jake Colbert. Up for two. He got that one. Gallatin County cranking back up the defense here. That's a turnover. Turnover by the Hawks. Three by Jake. Nope, good. Over the back on Riley. Riley with the over the back. That is Galton's. It shows. It can't be right. It shows their 9th team foul, but it's not, or it would be 1 and 1. So I'm going to say it's their 5th team foul, maybe. Polk County crosses the timeline here. Oster with it. Hobart with the rebound. Up to York. Not for 2, no good. Polk County back the other way here. Lewis wanted to get his guys settled back down here. Got the ball back out to Oster. Polk County definitely wanted to settle in here and get a good look. 3, no good. Not with the rebound. Polk County back the other way with it.
Ooh.
Lots of contact.
Lots of stuff happening there, and nothing was called. So
Lots of contact there. But I'm definitely not a ref, so we'll not comment on what I think. Eric York out to Karam, or Tate, the ball, rather, sorry, to Tate.
Good save there.
Saved it to, and we're going to see that call again. We don't see a whole lot.
Did want to mention that we saw in our YouTube comments that this is the Polk County's first.
I also made.
Oh, you already said that. Okay.
Yes, I did make.
Yeah, I had to step away for a minute for some other things, so I didn't hear you say that.
Yes, I was actually commenting on how well I thought they were organized and running their offense
They
for not
really
playing a
are.
game. I really was impressed by that early on. Little over a minute, under a minute to go rather. Eric York tries a 15-footer, no good. Henson with the rebound. Would not be shocked here if Coach McGuire don't want to hold for 1. 45 seconds to go. Hard task in JV to hold it for 45 seconds though. Very hard task. .25 seconds to go here. Galton County's, like I said, Galton County, I think, wants a good look here. Definitely not going to force it. They got to travel on it.
All right, 13 seconds to go here before halftime. See what Polk County can do.
Great pass. They're going to get Lane for a reach. Smiley?
Smiley to the line. I like that.
I like that. I like that.
That is a cool name.
That is a cool last name. It is. First one up and no good. No good. 4 seconds to go. Eric gets it up to Tate. Tate for 3. Good if it goes. No good.
Well, at halftime, it's Hawks 18, Polk County 13. If you stick around, we're going to try to get Coach Lawler up here from the girls' game earlier and get a little halftime interview. Maybe he can talk about how his season's going.
I definitely look forward to that. I like to give him a hard time, so getting him up here would be nice. He always gives me a hard time, so definitely. So we'll probably back in a few.
right. Well, we didn't get our Coach Lawler interview, but we're back.
Yeah. It shows that there's 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go, but I think they sounded the horn, so I think in the next minute we're going to get going here. But like we were talking about a little bit off the air, is I had a parent and a fan call today and was bragging on the whole broadcasting network and everybody and stuff, and didn't know you personally, and said, but the girl's doing really good. And so I'll tell her you said that. And said, and there's like, I think that it's got a foot place. He said, even if things were back to normal, I'm not sure I would want to travel. He was 70 years old, said, I don't know if I would want to travel all the way down to wherever I was going to be playing. And it was interesting, and I had a lot of good comments and stuff, and really appreciate it and stuff, and definitely.
I think this is something you'll see stick around a little bit more, because all schools this year have been forced to do something.
Well, I tell you what, the kids I couldn't get over the amount of the kids that get into it. The kids that were going back and watching themselves. Grant Jackson was telling me the other day that he goes back and watches the games and stuff, and they're watching film, and it gives them kind of that exposure that they normally wouldn't get.
Right.
So we're back underway here. Not for two. Got it. Man, he's had a spectacular game.
He has had a great night so far tonight. It's a good try there by Tate DeValle. He just got called for the foul.
He's definitely high energy, so you got to live with those sometimes. That's going to happen the way he plays. He plays real high strung, but you like his energy, so you live with it. That's 2 on him. You just don't want to try to pick up your third.
Another foul call on the Hawks already.
That's Jake Colbert they're going to get. 2-shot foul. Ooh, we got
shot number 25. That is
Loster. Loster is on the line here and missed the first one. And guys, definitely trying to get your kids' names correctly and try to get them and stuff, but we definitely see our crew a heck of a lot more than we see yours, so we're definitely trying the best we can. And I apologize if your kid's not getting his name called as much as he probably should, but we're definitely giving you effort. Turnover by the Hawks. Presser with a good steal there. Polk County, after about the first quarter, really settled in. You could definitely tell they hadn't played. It kind of showed as we had a comment that enlightened us on it. And they definitely settled down. That's a tough take. That is a great move. Great move by Loster. That was fantastic. Zach McGuire went to 30. Talk about him. I don't blame him. I tell you what, I really want to brag on Polk County's coaching staff. A lot of these guys coach the junior high and the high school ranks in junior high, and these guys have really got the program going in the right direction. The last 3 or 4 years, Polk County been knocking on the door for the GEC title at the high school level. They got to the 3rd place game here a few times, and they are definitely got things headed in the right direction for them, and that's awesome to see because they were predominantly a girls softball and baseball school. You know, of course, I watched them when they had I was coming through when they had Michael Broadway, and he was an amazing baseball player. DeValle for 3, no good. That was a very good board. Very good board by Presser. Loster's definitely trying to take this game over. You can definitely tell that he wants to be more aggressive in this half. A little 2-man game with him and Presser. Polk County being a lot more patient in this 3rd quarter than they were early in the game. Berger got away with a little bit of a reach there, but good pump fake. Lewis going to go to the line for 2.
You know, it's kind of something like we've talked about before on here, but talking about the coaching staff and to be a coach, how dedicated you have to be.
Oh, my gosh.
And for them to build that program back up is just showing their dedication to Polk County sports. So that's awesome.
I can tell you from experience that it and first responders and stuff along that, teachers, it is definitely one of the areas that is well underpaid. You do it for your love and your devotion to your community and the kids. And yes, these guys they're great guys. When their coach come in, they were sit down, they were very respectful and stuff, and that's just what you're looking for a program. We all want to win, I get that, but you want to raise good young men, and these guys are definitely doing that from what I seen earlier on. So that's definitely something to be proud of. Got Kane with a turnover. Lewis trying to go coast to coast. They got a charge. That was a very, very good play. You do not see that much anymore.
That was a good play.
And the college
like
ranks,
you said, he's kind of just trying to take over. And
you see that a lot in the college ranks, but it's hard to get a kid to buy into. I'm gonna let that guy run over me. I mean, that's definitely a tough sell, and again that goes back to coaching. Putting the team first. Riley looking to get it inside. Not for three. No good. Riley had the right idea, had the idea he was going to crash the boards. They just weren't on the same page. I'm sure Coach McGuire and Coach Overbeck would just like Riley to grab that there. It's definitely a good idea. Little two-man game here. Loster and Presser. Over to Lewis. They're running a lot more screen action here this second half. Riley with a good steal. Looking up. Turnover. Loster with it. Over to OC. Turnover. Holbert with it. We got some back and forth here. They're working that arm out, aren't they? Brugger at the top of the key. I'm just really impressed with Gallatin County's patience here. For a JV squad, it usually want to go, and they really just did a good job of working it around. Darian Brugger for 17, no good. Lewis with a rebound, he gets it out and he wants to go. Man, he can fly. Another turnover. Now Gallatin County wanting to go with it. Both teams really pushing the tempo here in the last minute or so. What I like about Gallatin County is when they don't have it, they're okay with backing it out, and it's hard to find that good combination. But that's a winning formula. Take the fast break when it's there, but be patient. I don't know who they're going to get with the reach here.
21, another Baruz. Let's go with. What do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, Baruz? Baruz? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
We're trying.
Definitely.
There's some tough names out there.
Definitely
We
some
got
tough names.
Jackson Knott here at the line.
First one's up and good. And we got 2:46 to go here in the third quarter. My fiance is always on to me about giving the time updates. It's tough to see.
We got a check-in, Wyatt Fromm, number 2 here for Gallatin County.
First time his number's been called today.
And Noah Richardson,
Okay,
number
first
20.
Yep. I coached both of them too, just for the record. Reverse layup, no good. Noah with
shot there.
Off.
Good attempt, just didn't go.
Foster and Presser really want to go with the two-man game. Rebound. Baruz with a good offensive rebound there. Karam's getting ready to come in for Knott. Tell you what, Coach Utterback is so animated in the JV game and the varsity game. I don't know where he gets that energy from.
I know.
Tell you, he makes me tired watching him.
I know. That's what I told you when they made me keep the book that last game, and I was very close to the bench, and makes you a little nervous because he's a very excitable guy and he gets very into it, which is not a bad thing, but it's fun to watch. And I think, and that goes back to, I think that's sometimes why the kids are so excited too, is It's just the energy he's giving off.
It's contagious.
Yeah,
This
it is.
No doubt.
It
It's hard not to be.
absolutely is.
When your leader's excited, there's no doubt you've got to be excited, or you're not going to get along with who's leading you, and that's just the way it is.
And that's what I've liked about Coach McGuire coming in, because he's a little more reserved, but he's coming out of his shell, and he's not afraid to get excited with the kids. And I think he's a little different in his excitement, but they still know that he is passionate and he's determined. Are they bothering you?
Yes. Coach Herman and Coach Lawler like to have fun at my expense, even when they're not coaching.
Coach Herman has fun at anybody's expense.
But yes, exactly. And touching on Zach a little bit more. Oh, no call there. Jump ball.
Is that the first jump ball of the
First
game?
jump ball in a JV game. That is Zach exactly right. One thing, Zach's a student of the game. He always was one of the smartest kids on the floor. And he came along, great job. He came along a little bit late athletically. He would even tell you that. He really turned into a fine athlete, but he was so smart. He always knew where he was supposed to be, and he was always there. He was an absolute student, and he was competitive. And that's the two things I really loved about him. And he's a great kid. As I say, I know it's not like a broken record. We have a lot of great kids here. Polk County's really cut down on their threes in the second half here and really trying to drive the basketball. And that's causing Downton County to foul a lot more. I think that's going to pay off for them down the stretch.
Foul was on. Maddox Sandover is
As
first.
They've tightened down. They've tightened down the score here. Put it to 3. It's kind of quietly been 3. It just seems like it's a lot more than that. Polk County playing some really tough basketball. Gloucester and Preston are going to do their two-man game again, it looks like. Nope, they're going to let OC get involved. Little flare cut. Got it to him. Noah Richardson made that happen. Oh, great outlet pass. Wow, here we go. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful little transition set there. First off, hustle by Noah Richardson, getting on the floor, getting those 50-50 balls. That's what gets the coach excited. That's what gets the coach. You hear that hardwood slap, that's the coach telling you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's hard to coach. Kids got to do that on their own.
Called for a travel. Got 46 seconds left in the third quarter.
Definitely feel the momentum shifting a little bit in this game.
I know, and it's still a tight game. It just feels like the Hawks are kind of taking over the energy right now.
Nice by Noah.
Great play.
Oh, Noah just couldn't finish it. That was great give and go between him and Wyatt. They're obviously in the same grade together, both freshmen. So they have some familiarity playing with one another. I want to commend the coaches out here, and this would be tough to do. I just heard the Polk County coach tell one of his kids didn't have their mask up in the proper position, and he corrected them. That's great because the coaches.
It's just another thing, though, that they have
coaches
to.
have got the safety of the kids in
Right.
mind, and that's just that's off the mark. Saved it in there. Sanford off the other way. He can really fly. We're gonna get another carry.
Another one. It's the third one, and we say we've never seen it.
I was talking about how you didn't see many of those, and we've seen 3.
Oh, great!
Great
steal.
hustle by Nolan. 1 second left. And after 3, we have a tight one here, 23-18. Downton County up.
I will change the quarter. I just went ahead and skipped over the third, so we'll go straight to the fourth quarter.
I tell you what, in order for us to get that right, they just need to go to the 2-half format. first and second half, we might have a chance. We'd have a 50-50 shot,
true.
and that would be
True.
great for us, opposed to 25.
So Pope County did lose one of their players here. I think one of their probably key players due to some safety protocols.
Safety
So,
protocol would be a great
but,
definition
you know,
for that.
They haven't let that stop them. I'm impressed with them to keep, because that's tough.
It
to
would
come
have been
back
real
from.
easy to mail it in after that point, and
Yeah.
they didn't. They were playing hard. Wyatt Fromm for 17, no good. Good save. From 15, Sanford, no good. Cobb County really taking the offensive rebounds. Lewis to bring the ball up. Looks like they're giving Luster a little bit of a break. Either that or he contributes on the varsity and his night's through. Oh, Lewis with a nice drive and a bucket. You never know on the JV end, these kids might be asked to contribute in the varsity, so they're going to play them so many quarters and be done. So you never know. We may not.
Right, that's why you actually see 3 of ours have already transitioned out of the JV game.
Yep, and definitely. Karam draws a foul there, but Kieran, I had him. He would not appreciate that.
Did you call him Karen?
Karen, I think. He TP'd my house earlier, so he has
That's
that.
fine,
he
then.
has
You can call him
he has
that.
that coming, as far as I'm concerned.
All right, that was number 21.
Yep, that would be.
We're calling it Baru, so that's his 3rd foul. And first shot is good by Kieran Fillingham.
Fillingham as well.
Calling Fillingham, yeah.
Got the second one. I tell you what, Coach McGuire runs about 8 or 9 guys in and out consistently. I mean, there's been several of them that seen the floor tonight. That's good to see.